Greetings from Edu Aspirants, our YouTube channel for academics, competition, entrance exams, and to enrich knowledge. In this video, we will study about motion in a straight line. Motion. Motion is change in position of the objects with time. Kinematics stands for the branch of physics in which we study only about motion. Dynamics stands for the branch of physics in which we study about motion as well as the cause of motion. Distance versus displacement. Distance. It is the total path covered by a body in motion. It can never be zero. It always increases with time. It is a scalar quantity. Now displacement. It is the shortest distance between the initial and final positions of a body. It can be zero when the object arrives at its initial position. Both distance and displacement have the same SI unit as meter. Distance will be equal to displacement when the body moves in a straight line. Speed versus velocity. Speed. It is distance traveled per unit time. It is a scalar quantity. SI unit is meter per second, denoted by m by s. Velocity. It is displacement per unit time. It is a vector quantity. SI unit meter per second, same as that of speed. Acceleration. It is the rate of change of velocity. Vector quantity. SI unit is meter per second square. Average acceleration is equals to change in velocity upon time required for change. Equations of motion. First one is V is equals to U plus AT. Second is S is equals to UT plus half AT square. And the third one is V square is equals to U square plus 2AS, where U is the initial velocity, V is final velocity, A is acceleration, S is displacement, T is time. Relative velocity. Let's take two objects A and B moving at an average speed of VA and VB respectively. If XA bracket 0 and XB bracket 0 are positions of object at A and B respectively, at t is equals to 0, their positions XAT and XBT at time t are given by XAT will be equal to XA0 plus VAT and XBT is equals to XB0 plus VBT. Then the displacement from object A to object B is given by XBAT is equal to XBT minus XAT. On solving, XB0 minus XA0 plus VB minus VA into T. Therefore, velocity of object B relative to that of object A is VB minus VA. So, VBA will be equal to VB minus VA. Similarly, velocity of object A relative to that of object B is VAB is equals to VA minus VB. Graph between physical quantities. In this we can see I have mentioned over here y-axis and x-axis, slope and area. So in first one, displacement is denoted in y-axis and time in x-axis. So the slope is velocity and the area has no significance in it. In y-axis, if we are taking velocity and x-axis as time, so the slope will represent acceleration and the area will represent displacement. In y-axis, acceleration and x-axis time, so slope will be jerk and area will be change in velocity. The graph between force and time, slope will have no significance but area will represent impulse. This brings us to the end of the video on motion in a straight line. Thanks for watching.